just give it a minute. More like 40 seconds. Hello and welcome back to Voice of Cards. I had the energy to go for another day in a row, so let's get to it. Isle of Bliss. Alright. Everybody's got fire resistance.
And fight.
And there we go. Nice. Corn Prey. It's 3 damage if target is afflicted by sassy mole. Ooh. I like that. Let's see. Nice. Got a revive. Oh, what's going on over here?
An armor-clad knight stands, exuding an extraordinarily powerful aura. The knight faces you and asks, "Might you be challengers?" But after sizing you up for a long moment, his shoulders slump and he mutters, "No, you are not yet ready.
Oh, come on, I'm
Grow
totally ready.
strong, young ones," he says, then returns to standing in silence.
What?
It appears he awaits a stalwart warrior to challenge him.
But I'm a warrior. I can be stalwart if I want to be. Oh well. I guess I'll need to revisit you later.
Excellent.
I keep forgetting how strong my character actually is. I keep seeing the main character as being like this basic attack being super weak. Oh. Cards with attack down have lower attack. Yeah, self-explanatory. Nice. Oh, I actually have a crap load of money. Okay, I should do a more thorough check of the next shop I find.
Bizarre rock appeared. It seems primed to explode.
Oh, no. Okay. Wait, see what it becomes?
The bizarre rock transformed into a treasure rock.
I love the naming conventions on this stuff. Ooh, that's good. I love how the first 3 towns are named after numbers and stuff like that.
You were surprised to find a merchant selling goods in a place like this.
Yeah.
You decide to take a look, and the merchant welcomes you energetically. You're in luck. I have some rare items for sale, she remarks, lining up some goods before you.
Oh. Let's see, what are your secondary stats? You increase health by 2 points. I like that. But yeah, you're the only one that does 2. Wait, no, Numbstay Ring does 2 speed. But more HP would be nice. Buy and equip. Mara's all set. Did I forget? Did I cook
She
a different
begins
ring
closing her
tomorrow?
shop, saying she needs to stock up on wares again. It seems you won't be able to do any more shopping here.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. A lot of events. I am curious what happens if I rush. Because I haven't tried rushing the lady before. Oh wait, what if we just go around?
Figuring it's best not to go looking for trouble, you decide to detour around it. Still, you can't help wondering what that thing was.
Okay, so that's the bitch out option. That's the back down.
You come across 2 men sitting on a rock. They take no notice of you or the party, but you can hear their fervent discussion. You listen in and deduce that they are a pair of thieves. You lean in, trying to hear what else the thieves are talking about. You catch pieces of the conversation here and there. Listen about that loot. Head south from the harbor and cross the mountains.
South of the harbor and cross the mountains. Okay.
It sounds like they've just told you where to find their stolen loot. You hastily grab a scrap of paper, write down what you've heard, and quietly sneak away.
Then there's also the monster one, where it's like a fountain and a mountain.
A monster appears, but parts of its body are frozen solid. It's in considerable pain. You may be able to aid it by administering some defroster.
Do I even have defroster?
You would help it if you could, but you have no defroster
Yeah.
on hand.
Okay.
Unable to do it. The harbor is closed today. Anyone seeking shoreland should move 3 spaces to the southeast. Look, you two, it's the sea, Riddis exclaims, frolicking in glee. You, on the other hand, trudge along as far as you can from the coast, ignoring the hair sticking to your forehead.
Yo.
Feeling something at your feet, you glance down. There's something underneath your boot. It appears you've stepped on a monster's cape, making it very upset. It attacks you in fury.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too if someone stepped on my cape. Okay. Ooh, yes please. Let's see. Our defense is slightly better than my character's defense, but Mars is worse than everyone else's, so... no, I'm in kill range of another water jet. Oh shit. Well, I didn't know I was right. Now, who to say? She would actually survive another water jet. Me, I'm screwed if I get hit by anything but the normal attack. If Riz's attacks are doing significantly less damage, then I should probably go for the pure damage value. Add 3 bolt damage done by all allies and enemies. Oh. Oh. Yeah, this ain't good.
Nice work.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Nice. That should help out. Going for it. Nice. Come on. Yes. Perfect. Oh, are you serious right now? Wait, that's enough. Okay, we're good. Yes, and okay, we still do get the experience. Cool. Ooh. 1.5 damage. I had 10 to own attack for 2. Jesus. And, oh, whoa. Decrease Bolton wind damage. I straight up said Bolton bin damage. Damn. Maybe. Oh, each character in your party can set up to 4 types of skills. So open up menu, set up skills. Set the skills. Yes. Does anybody have more than... Oh, yes. Body slam just keeps not being useful. Like, I'd be better off just doing extra regular damage. Because, yeah, this typically does more than the majority of potential rolls that Body Slam can get. Oh, and this hits multiple enemies? Okay, then, yeah.
Thunder roars overhead. Watch out for lightning.
Alright, let's dodge.
You and your friends are lucky enough to make it through without being struck by lightning once.
Hell yeah.
About the enemy.
Whoa, that was sick. Yeah, okay, Rolling Claw is way better than Body Slam.
You pick up a scrap of paper dropped by some manner of monster. It has a message scrawled on it in crude lettering.
Let's see, where see the Sea Harbor Peninsula stolen treasure? Where see the Sea Harbor Peninsula? Okay.
Clearly, whoever dropped this message did not want to forget where the stolen treasure is hidden. You stash the scrap of paper in your pack and resolve to keep an eye out for the treasure on your travels.
Armed slime. Let's take a look. These slimes have learned how to wield human weaponry. Most all who have taken them lightly have paid with their lives. Well, learn to wield is perhaps overstating things. They still primarily attack by ramming their gooey body into their enemies, but now they do so while brandishing a sword. Yeah, seems about right. Let's see what it becomes.
The Bizarre Rock transformed into an Aqua Rock. The only way out of this fight is through it.
Okay.
And fight.
Oh, it has 50 defense. Okay, at least that can reliably do something. Oh shit. That won't be fine since this fight is about to end. Because all your attacks do at least one, it looks like. Like even if her multi-attack thing did a bunch of zeros, it still landed a 1. Yeah? Is this a dungeon or...
It appears this sturdy door has a magic seal on it. Unfortunately, it is out of her realm of expertise.
I guess we'll be coming back later. Cool.
Congrats.
Ooh, gain immunity to poison. Deadly poison. Ooh. Oh, alright. Let's see what it is.
The Bizarre Rock transformed into a Fear Rock. The only way out of this fight is through it.
Oh shit. Okay. I guess each number is a different element or type. Oh, crap. Yeah, let's do this. Come on. Nice. Okay, poison will do most of our work for us. Cool. We made it. Oh no. Okay. Just gonna... Come on, be a homie. Damn it. Ooh, nice. Ooh.
Excellent.
Her normal one-shot arrow seems to do way more than other stuff, but why? Mar has trouble with that kind of damage. Is it because she's using a bow? Maybe there's a piercing thing going on? We have protection. Ooh. finish it off. Nice.
You spy a rather large number of monster prints on the ground. A wry smile plays across your lips as you remove the scrap of paper from your pack. You pull from your pack the note a monster dropped near the musty tower. You feel around in the grass for a few moments before your hand strikes something surprisingly firm. The scrap of paper tells no lies. You greedily open the chest.
Ooh, wow. And there you go. Who's up? Who wants some? Just you? Nice. 25?
Good work.
Unvold Goblin, huh? Activated by violence, Unvold Goblins relish in using weapons that maim their enemies, and are said to be elated by the sound and sensation of cracking their enemies' bones. It seems incessant bullying from their supposed mates is what snapped these goblins. Perhaps humans are not the only ones preoccupied with fitting into society at large. Huh. I wouldn't have thought that. Okay, what is it?
The bizarre rock transformed into a gold rock.
So 1 is treasure rock, that's a random item, and 6 is gold rock, which is 500 gold. Okay. I should probably swing into town. Yes. Pretty quiet here.
The man says the fishing industry is usually thriving in their seaside town, but recently nets have been coming up empty. He mentions that even the fishing harbor to the northwest has been suffering from poor hauls of late.
Huh. Okay. Because his card was in the demo, so I was curious, or have been curious about what's on the back. And also read what's on the front, too. Traumatized by bullying he received as a child, he vowed he'd never let anyone get the better of him again. His pain was a springboard for the body you now see before you. And I figured it was probably because of the haircut. Let's see. Elsewhere, another boy masked his own issues by teasing another. Fearing retribution, he too bulked up. Thus, the world gained two absolutely ripped men. Wow. One determined to not let someone else get the better of them, and the other one fearing that the first one would use his power to get retaliation. Damn. I mean, he looks great. Whoa,
You
what
hear
are
a
you?
roar in the distance. According to the townsfolk, it is a very recent phenomenon. Rumor in the village has it that it might be the dragon. I can feel the dragon's presence. I must inform Lady Winifred, the knight mutters. You feel impatient, determined not to let the order beat you to it.
I was gonna say, were we gonna deceive this person by pretending to be messengers and be like, yeah, we'll tell Lady Winifred, and then just not?
A troubled woman tells you that there has been a rise in thefts lately. She speculates the recession to be the cause. She claims that even the cold medicine she always has on hand has disappeared. She narrows her eyes at the crowd, suspecting there is a thief among them, and offers a reward for the return of the medicine. Your ears perk up at the word reward, and you immediately agree to help expose the dirty thief.
Okay. But who? Also, maybe it's a monster. It could be a monster. Yeah, there's no new dialogue with him after learning about the thief.
You approach a woman sneaking around in a corner of town. Hearing your voice, she turns in surprise. You see a vial of cold medicine clutched in her hands. You explain that the person she stole it from needs it back. The woman begins to explain her own situation with downcast eyes. My poor little boy is bedridden, she says tearfully. He needs medicine, but I don't have any money, so I took it.
Hearing her tale, you are... Oh,
Hearing her tale, you are overcome by sympathy and decide to look the other way. She thanks you and hands you something, apologizing for not having more.
wait, number 6. But anyways, I was thinking, like, if it's not too expensive, I could just let this lady keep this one and buy the original lady a different one.
Medicine in hand, the woman leaves quickly. Now then, what to tell the other lady?
Yeah, okay. Or we can just not tell the other lady. So yeah, these are... Then again, I might find something on my way. I can walk. It's fine. Armorer. Ooh, yes. Also yes. Very yes. All of the yes. Okay, I'm getting everything. Decreases speed slightly, but offers a lot of defense. I'll take it. Yeah, we already have a ring of protection on us. Fire save ring, fire, water, wind, bolt, poison stay. I'm gonna look at our current stuff before I buy more armor. Okay, yeah, we don't have something for more already. I should check for the others as well. Yeah, you don't want to not a ring, so here we go. Okay, so I'll bring the armor from Mar. And I can still double check what the others, what stuff does what. Yeah. Cool.
There is a sign on the door. Not home. Come back later.
I guess we do have to talk to the old lady.
You explain that you were unable to find the thief. Clearly saddened by the news, she explains that she keeps the medicine on hand for her husband, who gets sick quite easily. She laments that she may not have the money to buy more.
Okay, here we go. Now I can offer the money, right?
Unsure if you made the right choice, you return to your journey with a heavy heart.
What? It's like, it's only one. And it's a cold medicine. Like, It's probably like $10. Like let us offer to get to pay for one. Like Jesus, I'm swimming in money, or was before I bought all my gear, but still. Just ask her how much it is in offer to pay for it. I'll admit, my character is quite stupid. Nice, got gems. Watch, there ends up being like a time skip, and then that woman's son ends up being the demon lord because he was healthy from not having the cold, so he became super strong. And then we have to go back in time and do time travel to make sure that the cold medicine, to get the cold medicine back, so the kid doesn't have the opportunity to get supreme power. Okay, there's our destination, Unionville.
About the enemy.
With our newfound values,
excellent.
damn, that wasn't enough. That was only maybe a critical.
Nice work.
I forgot to visit the inn, but Mar leveled up, so we're good. Aqua Rock. All who lay eyes on Aqua Rocks are taken in by their beauty, only for the spirit within to devour their souls, further polishing its vessel. Their vessel polished, the spirits pass on, leaving behind a gemstone of equally sold, or frequently sold in illicit markets. Buyers are said to pay for what their life is worth to own one. Huh. The miner's eternal foe, easily mistaken for any old rock. One tap of this pickaxe can unleash a torrent of pent-up laments into the tunnels. We haven't fought enough to unlock the story yet. That's just such a weird looking thing. I wanted to learn more. Sure, let's enter Nameless Shrine. We can at least take a glance.
Though a torch is not strictly necessary, It would certainly help you find your way through the dimly lit shrine.
Alright, seems like it's not anything yet. Come on, 1 or 6. Nice. Cool.
Don't hold back.
Oh, huh. That much more defense. Okay. Oh. Okay, that still works. What's the Treant story? Treants are tender, loving elders of the forest, well versed in the laws of nature, and yet itinerant, never staying in any one forest long enough to put down roots. When Treants cross paths on their travels, they each break off a branch to graft onto one another. Thus, the memories and the rings of each branch are passed down and preserved. Oh, that's fascinating. Huh. So they share memories with each other. Cool.
About the enemy.
Holy shit. Damn. He's already dead, Ridis.
Fortune favors the bold.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to go south after Unionville, so I think we're powered and geared up beyond what we're supposed to be. And with one more click, we'll be able to see the whole map and jump wherever we need to go. Damn.
Oh?
Yeah, Ridis rocks. Was one of those a 19? God damn. Oh, never mind. There's still this whole patch. Shouldn't take too long.
Let's head to Unionville first, shall we?
I mean, Tiki, well, DM, you didn't block off my progress. I kind of went the opposite way. What's for? Oh. I know what to do for you. If only it went through. Thankfully, with our gear, we're more prepared this time. Ooh. And a critical too. Nice. Yeah, so is her normal damage from loose arrow just so powerful that it ignores the defense of those things? Does she have the innate ability to ignore defense on normal attack? Like, what's happening there? Oh, add 3 damage to target if it's afflicted by a status ailment. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know why I didn't remember that. But that makes all the sense. And now the whole landscape is available to us. Ensures all allies and enemies attacks will land.
About the enemy.
Damn, that one ate over what was necessary. Oh wait, man, I just realized something. Shit, okay. These enemies are the case where Body Slam would be worth it, because you do a flat damage number. In this one instance, that's where it would work. I took it off right when going into enemy full of a place. When going into a place full of enemies that would work against. Oh well. And I've been doing just fine without doing that, but yeah, that is the smarter play. Why have all of your moves hit for 1 when you can just roll 2 dice and do whatever that number is instead?
You see something approaching from up ahead. A monster, Melanie shouts, readying for battle.
Oh god, I hadn't considered that would be how this town would go.
Mr. Flobby, get back here. It's dangerous out there, a young girl chides, taking the creature back to the village. It seems you've finally arrived at Unionville, a village where humans and monsters live together in peace. What a weird place, remarks Ridis lightheartedly. I like it. We aren't staying a moment longer than necessary, says an unsettled Melanie, her distaste for monsters plain on her face. Any travelers with magical little critters can stay for free, the innkeeper informs you. It appears the headman's long-standing pronouncement on the welcoming of all magical creatures also applies to you and your party.
Oh, is there like a fun narrative reason for why each individual inn is free? Because that's awesome if so, because I only stayed at the inn in the forest because I was required to, and that they talked about people visiting or the inn being free for anyone who's trapped in the forest, because people usually can't get out on their own. That's cool. I thought inns would be pay, so that's why I mostly avoided them. Makes me wonder if staying at the first town, the reason is like, oh, you grabbed the flyer to hunt the dragon, that's a rest at the inn free coupon around these parts or something like that.
The party leaves the inn feeling rested.
I like that. It's fun, it's cool, and it lets you heal for free. What do you have? Oh yeah, all your gear is either on point or worse than the stuff at the other town. Yeah, we definitely were supposed to go here first. I kind of sequence broke. Oops. Yeah, I guess those two tough monsters with the cape were supposed to be like the cutoff point, the gatekeepers, to stop you from going into the wrong spot, but I stumbled over the finish line and got to power myself up early. And we know the blacksmith's full story. I notice we have over half of the cards of both monsters and people, making me wonder how many chapters there are. Well, it could also be a thing of, like the way Yoko Taro's games usually go, is you play through again, but from a different perspective. That might be the case this time too. But if he says that this is unrelated to the Dragon Garden Year series, maybe it won't play like that? I don't know. Because I doubt it, because there's a meal stuff, which part of the cosmetics for the dice pack that you can get, or for your piece and other stuff. But that's thematic stuff. However, the hat of the professor in the previous village, that was totally a meal without eyes. Like, if it was purely like the dice, meal dice and stuff like that, I'd be like, yeah, okay, maybe not, but I don't know, Yoko Taro usually puts a nod in his stuff if there's some relation to some degree. Hello there, striking out on your own, are you? Oh. I've been in this long enough to size up people in a glance. Don't worry, I'll make you exactly what you need. You saw him, right? Real scrawny looking. You'll have no problem taking his money, and I'll have no problem staying in business. It's a win-win. Oh no, the blacksmith is corrupt. Dude, not cool. You're supposed to be the chill, like, merchant in every game. There's a lot of people here.
The woman frowns deeply, claiming the cakes she bought for her beloved furball have all been eaten by someone else.
Okay, but why would you own that thing? Like, yeah, they're adorable, but the moment it gets old and stops growing fur, it will cry itself to death in the middle of your living room. Like, why? Especially as a pet, since you're protecting it, it's almost guaranteed to see long age unless it eats something it's not supposed to or something. Like, why? Why would you do this to yourself?
A quiet fur ball sits with crumbs around its mouth.
Though that is cute. It snuck the cakes before she gave them to it. That's adorable.
The child says his monster friend left the village suddenly to go back home.
Oh, wonder why that is.
He claims the headman told him that he could go home when he grew up too.
Oh.
The little orc child pouts, but I don't know where my home is.
Oh, poor little fellow.
You ask the old man if he knows anything about the dragon. No, sir, he answers. All I know is that it brings more trouble to this already troubled world. But our headman is a wise and worldly man. He might know something, he remarks, pointing at a house not far away.
Huh, okay.
The little goblin sulks as he gazes upon the withering flowers he tried so desperately to take care of. He looks at you with tears in his eyes, silently begging you for help.
So, dump water over it. Sounds like we might be overwatering it. If the salve really has healing properties and the... Oh, hold on. Yeah, it was just a scam bot thing calling me on my phone. Maybe salve? Because we don't know why the flowers are dying. If it's like wrong temperature or something, then salve might be the solution. Or if the goblin overwatered the flowers, then more water might be a problem. I also don't like the fact that it's dump. Like you water flowers at the base, not like they drink from their roots. Like I'm gonna
You pour the salve onto the flowers and they stand up tall.
There we go.
The goblin cries out in happiness and thanks you for your help. He then holds something out to you.
5. Wait, where's 4?
The goblin stares lovingly at the beautiful flowers and gobbles them up. Healthy flowers are the tastiest, he proclaims in glee. Did he grow those flowers just to eat them?
I mean, we grow vegetables just to eat them, so I don't see what's so weird about this. I understand where this goblin's coming from.
A young boy wanders up to your group in wide-eyed wonder. You surmise his curiosity stems from the lack of travelers visiting the village. You realize you are right when he assails you with questions about your origins and adventures. The Inquisition leaves you exhausted.
What is the backstory here? Oh, and the story behind, like, you read the front of the information card, and then the reasoning for behind why the person is like that is on the back of the card. It's the backstory. That's clever. This little boy loves climbing trees, just you watch. Today he's gonna climb the big tree in the square. This little boy loves his big sister. Today he's gonna climb a tree and have a look-see in his sister's room. Oh, okay. I don't... Usually there's... Okay. Just a kid and a sister.
However does your mouth become so filthy, Mr. Flobby? Sighs the girl as she wipes the slime clean. Clearly embarrassed, Mr. Flobby murmurs, "That's not my mouth."
Oh.
The little orc child is engrossed in a fairy tale. The title reads, "The Legend of the Dragon."
Yeah.
You take a peek into the picture book and come across a passage that piques your interest.
Defeated by the king's army, the dragon hid itself away.
To where, you wonder? Then recall that this is merely a fairy tale. Lately, a suspicious man cloaked in black has been seen wandering about the village outskirts. The old woman looks at Melanie and remarks that he was dressed just like her.
Oh, is Melanie part of a group? Or is that like the fashion of where she's from? Yeah, it looks like she has like a uniform or something. Maybe the thief studied magic at the same place as her?
Wow, a new friend, and so big, too, the furball exclaims in glee as it rushes over to Mar.
I didn't expect it to talk. I keep looking at these furball things and think that they're silent. Or they bark or something. Now it's weird that it talks. I don't know why. It's weird that this little thing specifically, of all the monsters in this game, that this one talks is so bizarre.
Mar stares off into the distance as the furball snuggles up to his leg. For some reason, Ridis joins in on the cuddling.
Fine, Mar is a big, cuddleable fella.
The village headman is a renowned gourmet, and rumor has it he only dines on the finest foods. The man says he wishes he too could have such a lavish meal just once in his life, his deep desire for delicacies only growing with time.
Well, wait, if you're his friend, can't you be like, hey, can I join you for dinner sometime? Because your food sounds so dope. Like, can I try some? Not a day has passed that he didn't wear his hair or arrange his clothes just the way she liked. The prettiest girl in the village, and one day he was sure she'd notice him. Before long, the village was full of men who dressed the same and wore their hair the exact same way. She ceased to be able to tell any of them apart. Alright, that's good. That's good. I like that. Well, let's head to the house.
Travelers, you hear a voice call from somewhere. Down here, at thy feet, you look down to see a small clump of fur by your boots. The clump of fur speaks. I am Lappy, and I should like to journey forth with thee.
What? But do you have cool skills?
Lappy the furball looks at you with amiable expectations.
Can you do a kickflip? And if we can have a fifth party member, I'm not gonna say no.
Of course, the more the merrier, you exclaim, pumping your fist energetically into the air. But Melanie coldly interjects, no, I can't trust monsters. Thoroughly rejected by Melanie, Lappy bursts into tears. Lappy says he has no friends because of his aged face and speech.
Oh.
All alone, he decided to leave the village on a journey. Your party is silenced by the crying child with the face of a grown man.
What?
It seems even monsters have their problems.
Okay, that was given special emphasis. I mean, yeah, the last special emphasis was for comedic effect of the guy not being able to say a character's name right the first time. But
You tell
still,
Melanie to be nice and quip that both she and Lappy could use a friend. Exhausted from arguing with you, Melanie half-heartedly agrees. Fine, we can be friends. However, she says that they are on a dangerous journey to defeat the dragon. As such, they cannot take a child with them. Lappy leaps up and hugs her in his excitement, exclaiming, "Thou hast made me so happy."
what? Oh, right, the aged speech isn't the sound of his voice, but how he speaks. Huh. Looks like Melanie and Lappy became friends. Yay.
Till next time, Melanie says, peeling Lappy off of her and placing him on the ground. Though she thought all monsters to be evil, Melanie feels that the ones here are different. Finally, a friend. You bow, but before you can speak, the man suddenly introduces himself as the village headman. He laughs, then shamelessly praises his own village as being wondrous and peaceful. "And who are you?" he asks.
Since he's... but then again, we are gonna ask him about where the dragon is. Because I was gonna say, he might not be too keen on us taking the dragon down since he went out of his way to make a village where monsters and humans can live in peace together. I'm sure maybe he hopes that one day the monster can be, problem can be solved with diplomacy. But then again, he's such an eccentric old man, like I would feel bad deceiving him. And we would need to tell him what we're doing in order to... I'm sure Melanie will kick in with something.
We are traveling circus, you say? It's not a total lie. I too traveled the world once long ago, eating every delicacy I found along the way, he reminisces, then welcomes you to his village. Feeling sorry for the old man, Melanie explains that you are actually looking to defeat the dragon. Seemingly unaffected by your lie, the headman speaks. I see. How brave of you. He says that he had heard rumors of the dragon when he traveled the world. You must be tired from your journey. Have a seat. I will have my chef prepare a feast, the headman says, then claps his hands twice to summon a stewardess.
Oh, cool.
Extravagant dishes that you have never seen before are placed on the table before you, each one looking more delicious than the last. You're drooling, Melanie scowls. You hadn't even noticed. You wipe your mouth with your sleeve, then gasp as you turn to Mar. Perhaps in an attempt to hold himself back, Mar is gnawing on the table corner.
Aw, he's doing his best.
There. We'll eat soon, you reassure Mar while gently stroking his head. The doors fly open in the next instant, and a girl runs in. With tears in her eyes, she tells you that her dear companion, Mr. Flobby the Slime, is missing. The headman's eyes go wide in surprise. We must find that slime right away, he says anxiously. You are starving, but it doesn't look like you'll be able to partake of the feast before you because of Mr. Flobby's disappearance.
What? We'll look for it. I can't take it anymore. I mean, it's a slime, and it knows how, like, yeah, we'll look for it.
We will find your slime, and then we feast, you add quietly. Melanie reminds you that you are here to get clues about the dragon from the headman. What's the difference? Literally everything. Hunger taking its toll, you two begin to argue. Brave heroes, the headman interjects, then bows his head. Would you please find her slime? It appears the story has hit a standstill until you find the missing Mr. Flobby. You need to hear the whole story from the young girl.
Okay, where is she?
The girl sobs, wailing about the missing Mr. Flobby. Melanie places her hand atop the girl's head and promises that your party will find her companion. The girl then hands something to Melanie. It looks like the muddy handkerchief she used to wipe Mr. Flobby. She asks Melanie to wipe Mr. Flobby with it after you find him.
Wait, why would we... Is it to...
The girl claims to have searched the village but cannot find her friend anywhere. Regardless, looking aimlessly outside the village would be a waste of time. You decide to collect more information in the village.
Okay. Do you know anything?
Having no interest in children's picture books, you continue on your way.
Okay, it seems that you're the one I need to talk to.
She says she saw a suspicious man in black with a slime outside the village not long ago. She claims they went northwest together. Did that man take Mr. Flobby? You resolve to leave the village in search of the pair.
Northwest? Sounds like the shrine.
your footing is obscured in the dimness of the shrine. You should probably proceed with caution. Though you go forth slowly but steadily, taking it one step at a time. You take a good look at the floor and see it lined in trails of viscous liquid. No doubt a slime or 200 have passed through here. It looks like poor Mr. Flobby is being held captive by the Mystery Man.
I chose to go carefully to avoid possibly stepping on Mr. Flobby.
Hand over that slime, you shout to the man in the dark. You speak as if I kidnapped him, he remarks, curtly turning to face you. When your eyes finally adjust to the surrounding darkness, you realize the man's clothes look eerily similar to Melanie's. Melanie's mouth falls open in surprise. It seems the man has noticed Melanie as well. It looks like the two know each other.
Maybe they're friends. Well, they are wearing matching outfits, I guess. I mean, he looks like he's wearing like a military uniform with the decorations of stars and stuff on him. So yeah, like a uniform or something.
The man says that he and Melanie came from the same village, where this was their native dress. The man's revelation makes you realize that you know almost nothing about Melanie's past. You ask Melanie about her hometown, but she holds her tongue. Then the man speaks. With forbidden magic, our clan has ensured the dragon, he begins, when Melanie cuts in. She rattles on about the man, telling you that he is Vince, a lunatic obsessed with the dragon.
Huh. So maybe her village is some sort of dragon worshipping cult? Or maybe they started to at some point, and she wants to kill the dragon to force him to stop? Huh, I wonder.
Vince resentfully claims that he is searching for the noble dragon to protect it. You ran away from home with your tail between your legs, he ridicules. Enraged, Melanie lunges at Vince. You have so many questions, but realize that the most pressing matter is getting Mr. Flobby back. So you ready for battle? Careful, he won't go down easy.
Oh, he only has 10 defense. Let's go.
During the fight, Vince asks, "Do you know the truth about that village?" The headman may look like a nice old man, but he keeps those little monsters around too, he begins. But before he can finish...
What?
Winifred, Hedwyn, and Berwyn of the Ivory Order appear.
Part of me did wonder if the old man had sinister intentions about keeping the monsters around the town. But this guy could also be lying.
The three brush you aside, fixing their attention on Vince. So you are the one who disturbs the peace, they exclaim, then charge at him. The Ivory Order and that false justice they serve are the true evil here, he retaliates, fighting back.
Oh, wow. Deal light damage to all enemies. Cool. Damn. That would be good against skeletons. Demonic Dance. Provoke all enemies' attacks until next action is taken. Ooh. Shockwave. Deal bolt damage. Inflict paralysis. If the roll is 4 or greater. Okay. Ooh, generate 2 gems. That's pretty good.
Seeing the two parties occupied with each other, you realize this is your chance to grab Mr. Flobby.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, get the jump on them this time. Save Mr. Flobby.
Perhaps wary of humans, Mr. Flobby dashes out when you draw near. When you reach out to grab Mr. Flobby, he suddenly attacks.
What?
Lower Mr. Flobby's stamina to calm him down.
What? How do I do this without killing? I pass. Please be weak as you always are. I guess our intention going into this fight isn't to kill Mr. Flobby, so I guess bringing him all the way down won't kill, but... Okay, maybe we do need to go all the way to 0. Because the last fight stopped part way, so I wasn't sure if... Okay, so 0-0.
Exhausted from the fight, the raging Mr. Flobby finally stops attacking. But it seems he hasn't yet come to his senses. He glares warily at your party. Find something to help return Mr. Flobby to normal.
Oh, yeah.
You wipe Mr. Flobby's mouth with the handkerchief you received from the girl. Then you hear a quiet voice speak. "That's not my mouth," Mr. Flobby murmurs bashfully. It looks like the girl's familiar scent on the handkerchief returned him to normal. Having regained his senses, Mr. Flobby heads back to the village. You place the increasingly sticky handkerchief in your bag. Floppy approaches and tells you that Mr. Flobby has returned. The girl is ecstatic that Mr. Flobby is finally back home. I'm happy for you, Melanie says with a smile as she returns the handkerchief. The girl bows her head and thanks you deeply. Mr. Flobby looks as slimy as ever. You just hope it's a happy slime. The headman wants us to bring Mr. Flobby to him. Would you mind, you ask? Of course not. But bring him back soon, she answers with a bright smile.
Wait, did the headman want Mr. Flobby? Or didn't he want to just know that Mr. Flobby was okay? What? Mr. Flobby. He's everyone's favorite friendly villager slime, Mr. Flobby. You can find him playing house or racing against a girl in the village, his bestest friend forever. Mr. Flobby comes in from a real big family. There's his sister Flobby, his brother Levy, and his nephew Boovy. Sadly, none of them are with us any longer. Huh. Yes.
I'm so happy to see you safe and sound, the headman exclaims, giving Mr. Flobby a hug. You explain everything that happened, including the incident with Vince and the Ivory Order. He expresses his relief that the Order will be taking care of the criminal. He then thanks you for your hard work and instructs his stewardess to prepare dinner for your party. You can feel your collective mouths watering at the sight of the lavish meal before you.
And let's dig in.
You, Mar, and Ridis immediately dig in. You aren't sure where you find a moment to breathe among all the feasting. Please, eat to your heart's content, the headman insists with a smile. Once your belly is full, you realize that Mr. Flobby is gone. And then... Room for dessert? The headman asks, offering you a plate of slimy jelly. You feel your stomach churning at the very sight of it. The color strikes you as familiar, and the stickiness sends a shiver down your spine.
Oh, Mr. Flobby.
Is this Mr. Flobby? You ask the headman, your voice trembling in disbelief. The headman looks at you with a plain expression, one that holds no malice. Is that a problem? He questions back. This dish is a masterpiece, he remarks with a light-hearted chuckle as he gazes at the jelly. And I have you brave heroes to thank for it. Had you not brought that slime back, we would not be able to enjoy this exquisite dessert. You move to leave, but the headman stops you. I try to get my meat while it's still young and tender, but at least your pet is very plump, he remarks, licking his lips. He points at Mar and asks, would you consider leaving that creature here with me?
Mar ain't for sale.
Never, you refuse flatly, not bothering to hide your discomfort. Think about it, he entreats. And then, you grab the headman by his lapels, hands trembling in fury.
Yeah, let's fuck him up.
about the enemy.
Lightning strike your ass.
You pummel the headman with all your might. Curled up on the ground, the headman groans in pain, but insists that monsters were meant to be eaten. You hug Mar tightly, reassuring him that you will not hand him over to anyone. Mar looks at you with his round eyes and mews softly. You meet eyes with the rest of your party and reach a tacit agreement. Together, you all stand and leave. As you are about to leave the headman's house, though, the old man suddenly charges at you from behind. But Mar, the keener of you two, is quick to block his path. With a crash, Mar and the headman tumble to the ground. From the headman's hand falls a small blade. It clatters to the ground, covered in blood.
Oh no, Mar.
You take the injured Mar to an inn where you can watch over him. You gaze at the unconscious Mar with concern. Despite the shallow wound, no amount of medicine seems to rouse Mar from the bed. I heard that my friends were in danger, so I came as quickly as I could, Lappy says.
Yeah, Lappy.
As he reaches Mar's bedside, he leans over and licks his wound. "This is what you call it extract," he shouts.
What you call it, an extract?
He explains that it is a poison extracted from a certain monster. If it enters the body, it drastically reduces one's stamina.
Wait, won't that happen to you now that you've licked the wound though and were able to taste what it was?
Hearing those words, you realize the headman's blade must have been coated in this poison. Mar's condition starts to make sense. "Isn't there anything we can do?" Melanie asks. Lappy's eyes widen in realization before he places his mouth over Mar's wound and begins sucking.
Well, I mean, I appreciate the effort, but hasn't time passed and like some of it would have entered Mars' body already?
He then puts the whatchamacallit extract into a bottle and hands it to you.
Oh, wait, no, we need to go find someone to make an antidote. Yes, okay.
Lappy says that if you follow the road south of the village, you will reach Shoreland. He tells you to give the extract to the famous nutritionist there.
Got it.
Realizing that you are at fault for this, you don't hesitate to undertake the quest.
Besides, with
But
Lappy...
this is strange. The extract comes from a monster, so it should have no effect on one, Lappy remarks with a curious tilt of his head.
Oh, that's a weird detail. That explains why Lappy isn't concerned about it. Huh. Is Mar part human? Yeah, we're gonna need to swap in Melanie. I don't want to read the other side of the Headman's story, but we've been reading all of them, so let's take a look. Traveling Gorman in his younger days, the Headman has long been fond of monsters, so much so he found Unionville where humans and monsters can coexist. Looks don't tell the whole story. Even the most inedible looking things can harbor incredible flavors, the Headman explains, his table filled out with dishes never before seen. So yeah, when that small orc child said that orcs were, the headman said that fully grown orcs can return to their home village, he probably meant that he captured and ate the growing young orc.
I thought a beast of that size would eat us out of house and home, she remarks, no doubt talking about Mar.
So yeah, can we like arrest this dude or something? Or maybe beat him up again? No, okay, there's nothing else here. Can I beat up that old man as like a stress ball sort of thing, you know? Like anytime I'm stressed out, I can just go beat him up. That'd be appreciated. Oh. Damn. Those two dudes are built. Well, good thing I already beat the power check for Shoreland. Not gonna lie, I love sequence breaking, even especially by accident. I super love it when I sequence break by accident.
The sign on the door reads, "The Great Nutritionist Oreo." You open the door without knocking. "Is anyone home?" you call. A muscular man emerges from the back.
Look at that toned physique.
Praising his musculature seems to put him in high spirits.
I mean, yeah, I'm legitimately impressed by it.
Anyone can achieve a body like this with the proper diet, he explains. So why don't we enjoy a life of love and nutritional meals together?
Well, this is a bit fast. We haven't even gone on a single date first.
Then immediately change the subject.
Like, let's chat and learn a little more about each other first. Oh, but also I have an emergency.
You politely ask if he is the nutritionist. Indeed, I am the nutritionist Oreo, he answers. He says he has been studying dietetics here for many years. You hand Oreo the extract and explain that your comrade is now bedridden because of it. He stares at the extract for a long time, and then opens the bottle and laps at the liquid inside.
Well, what? Hang on.
That's poison, Melanie shouts in alarm.
Yeah, and scientific procedure, don't drink what's in the test tube.
The man insists that he'll be fine with his expertise of nutrition, and insists that knowledge is power, as if that will help somehow.
What the fuck? Oreo's a badass.
Regardless, it seems he managed to grasp the composition of the poison with that lick, and starts concocting a nutritional supplement to counter it. However, he says he needs a spry fish, which has been difficult to catch lately. He needs a special fish to make the necessary supplement.
Okay. Get fish. Easy. Yeah, how do you catch one?
When he explains that you can catch one in the surrounding sea, Ridis confidently interjects. She shows you a page from her ancient tome, which explains the ecology of the fish in detail. That book comes in handy from time to time, Melanie remarks in surprise. Oreo gasps as if remembering something. He says that his son went out fishing and, with a bit of luck, may have already caught a spry fish. It sounds like his son is fishing on the wharf. You decide to go find him.
Okay. Oh, where's his flip side story? Wait, I know that sound. The tones of a familiar flute pulled this lively young lady away from her fruit gathering chores and toward the merry band of here at Rogues. Blah. I can speak words, it's fine. She carries a book she has read many, many times before, and is never happier than when she has the time to let the pages carry her away into soaring visions of the future. This can go super quick since I... Oh. Okay. Wait. Near the Shoreland Wharf. So do I need to... like, do this, or... Oh, wait a minute. No, I need to... I'm dumb.
About the enemy.
I'm dumb. He's gonna be in Shoreland, and there's a wharf because it's a seaside town. God damn it. I need to leave. Freeze? Ah, it's weak to freeze, okay. And I forgot, only one status at a time, but that's fine because I can work with this. Yes, here we go. This is what I should have done.
You see a young man with his line in the water and call out to him. He turns around and flexes, shouting out suddenly, "Power is power."
Wait, so one is knowledge is power and the other one is power is power?
You stare, enchanted by his bulging musculature. There is no doubt in your mind that this is Oreo's son. He asks if you have business with him.
I gotta commit.
Praising his musculature seems to have put him in high spirits.
But also, yes, goddamn, is he muscular?
Anyone can achieve a body like this with the proper exercise, he explains. So why don't we cast our needless garments aside and train together?
Damn.
Have mercy, you think, then immediately change the subject.
But yes.
Though you are pretty sure of the answer, you ask the young man if he is the nutritionist's son.
I love the look at that tone of Zeke out of both.
That I am, he answers.
Conversations.
He introduces himself as Bruno and says he is learning to be a nutritionist like his father.
Bruno.
You introduce yourself, expressing to him that you are a hero on a journey and require a spry fish to save your ill comrade.
Bruno. Even his name is hot. Jesus.
His eyes begin to sparkle the moment you utter the word hero, and he becomes engrossed in your tale. More or less grasping the situation, he regrets to inform you that he has not caught any spry fish yet.
Wait, hold on. A hero on a journey. Oh. Okay. I see. I thought his eyes were sparkling because we were referring to him as our hero and that he can catch the spry fish for us, but no, he was sparkling eyed over us being a hero. Okay. Just want to double check.
He says that a monster has settled near their town, and its thundering roars have scared most of the fish away.
Oh. Alright.
You know Oreo needs a spry fish to make that supplement.
Alright.
Hearing the despair in your voice, Bruno speaks, his words like an ember in the dark. He tells you that there is a harbor near town where fishermen gather. Perhaps you can find the fish you seek there. You thank him for the information, then head to the harbor with your comrades. Just as you are about to leave, Bruno offers to escort you there.
Oh?
Is it a reward you're after? You are about to ask. But Melanie smacks you on the head before you can voice it and allows him to come along.
Yes, he is a party member. Awesome. Yes, I want to set up my party. I want to see what Bruno's got. Hang on. Let's take a look. What skills? Chomp, deal damage. Attack herb, add 3. Oh, he's a support DPS. He's a support big damage. So I would love to continue the sort of joke I've been doing of just refusing to have Melanie participate in fights. Having a crit DPS like having both Ritus and Bruno in the party would be redundant, so I'm gonna swap her out. Let's see, party. There we go. Because Mara did have some specific utility in the way he... Well, no, it was Ritus that was the high damage with some utility with her poison. Mara just hit for big damage and did learn the skill to defend others or draw aggro. But I feel having Bruno and Riz in the party at the same time would be too redundant. So I'll bring this crew along. Actually, I'm curious, can I swap myself out? Or do I have to have the main character at all times? Oh, I don't need the main character at all times, but he is our only healer, so I'm gonna keep him around.
Bruno looks ecstatic that he was allowed to join your party.
Can he be a permanent party member? Because I would love that.
When you ask him why, he tells you that his dream is to be an adventurer and has thus been training every day. But his father, famed in the world of nutrition, forced him into following in his footsteps.
Ah, that explains why the knowledge is power and the power is power. Difference between the two.
One desires strength, the other knowledge. Unable to see eye to eye, the two fight nearly every day.
Which led to them both having amazing physiques.
What will you ask Bruno?
You got something against armor? Now, how are you with the sword?
You ask Bruno about his sword arm, saying you are something of a swordsman yourself.
I don't want to ask Bruno why he's not wearing armor, then he might realize he should wear armor and start wearing it, and then I can't look at his muscles. I want to be able to look at them.
Bruno replies that he specializes in hand-to-hand combat, then flexes his bulging biceps as proof.
Shit, that's even hotter. Damn it, Bruno keeps getting hotter with every passing second. How does he do it?
Apparently, he only carries around a sword to look like an adventurer.
How can one man be so sexy? Also, it's kind of dumb that he carries around the sword to look like an adventurer, but... Hey, dress for the job you want, right? Oh, I have to ask him. You got something against armor? Alright, Bruno. You've been hot with every response so far. Let's see what you do here.
Curious about his attire, you ask why he does not wear armor. He confessed that he once wished for armor, but deemed it unnecessary after gaining so much muscle.
Damn, he stops attacks by flexing. I knew this would happen.
In that moment, you realize something. While his passion for being an adventurer is true, he is dumber than a sack of rocks.
I mean...
The words "birds of a feather flock together" run through your mind, but you quickly chase them away, afraid of what that means for you.
Listen, okay? We may be dumb, but he is dumb and smart, and I am dumb and heel. We can make this work. This is, you know, this works. We will get injured in our dumb, but I will keep us heel, and he will fight off those that do us harm. So we need to speak to that mysterious person, but I kind of want to see what the other mysterious people are like.
He has been fishing for several days, having decided not to return home empty-handed. He hopes his wife and child back in Shoreland are well. The woman says she has been waiting here for days, worried about her husband, who has yet to return.
I mean, I'm not complaining, but goddamn. Like, holy shit. That's an outfit. Woman says she's been... Right, there's text on the left. Woman has been worried... Or waiting... Yeah, okay. That portrait art. Muscle maiden? Sorry, I was just... Actually, wait, hang on. Yeah. I was too distracted by a specific aspect of her card to notice, but yes, she does have a muscular back and arms, so yeah, damn, she's got a butt like that and she's powerful. Everybody in this village is hot. Effortlessly. Jesus.
Lately, a monstrous roar has been disturbing the seas and scaring away all the fish.
Though he could use a haircut, or a different hairstyle, I will say that.
He sighs, lamenting that his catches have been poor as a result.
Okay.
A rough-tempered piscator stands there, having just returned from fishing.
Well, not everybody can be hot, and the only reason I say that is because his face is weird. Why his face is bizarre. Otherwise, he can also be hot. Just the nose. I think it's mostly the nose. Anyways, Talbert Piscator stands here, just having returned from fishing.
Mars' fate rests upon this man's haul.
Catch anything yet?
Terrible, he says, showing you the few fish he's caught. Inside, you see
Yeah.
a spry fish, Bruno shouts. You ask him if you can have the spry fish, but he says he won't give it up for free.
Yeah, it's your job, you know, you expect payment for your work, so okay. What's your price? Oh, come on, you schmuck. I love schmuck, but how much?
When you ask how much it will cost, he gives the absurd price of 1 million gold pieces.
What? What? No. Does he know of our situation? Like, why is he doing a crazy big number like that? Like, that's extortion numbers. You don't try and hail someone down on the street with, like, your bag of Twinkies and be like, hey, 10 million bucks and you can have 12 Twinkies right now. No. Unless you knew in advance that that person really wanted some Twinkies and that there weren't any Twinkies they can get in the area, why would you start that high? Why would you go there?
You're heartless, Ridus pouts. The man is enraged by the rude response. Just then, Bruno prances forth and shouts, "Stop right there!"
Who knew Piscator's heart could be as ugly as his nose? Stop right there.
Your fisherman muscles are simply sublime, he exclaims. He challenges the man to a competition of muscles with the spry fish as the prize.
What? I thought this was gonna turn to a favor where we go into the, like, lighthouse, but... Alright.
The piscator seems interested and agrees on one condition. If you lose, you must become my servant.
Okay, we have to win so that I can keep Bruno on my party and get the fish.
This one's all yours, Melanie says, patting you on the shoulder. Then let the carnival of might and muscles begin, Bruno roars, completely fired up.
Yeah, let's do it.
Your puny body is no match for mine, the piscator shouts back, throwing a punch.
Well, it's a solo fight, probably to demonstrate his powers. Okay. Yeah, let's increase our attack. Oh. Oh, goddamn. Oh, I can't bolt rush. Oh, I should have done this in a different order. Oh well.
A battle of beefiness.
Oh, Jesus. When was the last autosave? It's fine, because I still have the increased bonus and I can do this now. Wait, do I have... Oh, I have defense. Let's see. He's not... Is he still powered up? How buff was the Piscator when he did the 19? I probably should have gone defense first. If it's only 16, I may be able to survive the attack that he's gonna do next. Or we win?
You're doing great.
Oh no. Son of a bitch.
It looks like your adventure
Oh, my first game over. Okay, where does the autosave put us? Oh, it's just before we did that. Just in case the game checks if we look at the cards. You know, make sure we don't lose anything. Oh, but yeah, let's see. I want to be cute and stylish. Sure, but I really want to live happily ever after. Visions of a ring with a big old diamond on it dance in my dreams. But nobody gave me that ring. So you know what I did? Well, just look at these muscles. Aren't they cute? They shine brighter than any diamond. Yes, they do. That's awesome. It always brings a smile to my heart whenever people find happiness through strength training. Alright. I'll fight better this time.
A rough temper. Mars' fate rests upon this man's hall. Terrible, he says, showing you the few fish he's caught. A spry. You ask him if you can have the spry fish, but he says he won't. When you ask how much it will cost, you're heartless, Ridis. Just then, Bruno, he challenged the Piscator. This one's all yours. Then let the carnival of your puny body is no match for mine, the Piscator shouts back, throwing a punch.
I'll start with defense. Nice.
A battle of beefiness.
Ooh, that's huge. And we recovered 4 HP, but we didn't take any damage, but that's good. Time to bull rush.
You're doing great.
Okay, we got this. Yeah, with a single chop, I'll end this. It was a fight for the ages.
His victory sealed, Bruno strikes a glorious pose and shouts out, "Witness the power of power."
God damn, hearing him say witness the power of power really brings home how dumb he is, but also how hot he is too.
Defeated, the Piscator hands over the spry fish to Bruno.
Yes.
Bruno extends a hand to the Piscator, who has fallen to his knees. With a serene smile, he takes the offered hand.
Yeah, everybody has good muscle sportsmanship.
An unspoken friendship begins to form between the two. Or at least, you hope that's what the prolonged silence between them means.
Hey, don't go looking at him. Alright? I'm the one who wants to date Bruno, alright? Back off my mans. Oh wait, we didn't talk to the fourth person. Shit. Oh, well, it was the guy with the ugly haircut anyways. I don't think we'll lose anything. Wait, no. That's right. Can we still look at the back of his card? Come on. Oh, right, because we unlocked it earlier. Right. We spoke to a different guy and we unlocked it already. Okay.
With the spry fish in hand, you head back towards Oreo's clinic. Bruno looks at your group sadly, reluctant for this little adventure to end.
You can join us.
You hand the fish to Oreo and ask him to make you the supplement. "Give me a moment," he says, then takes the fish and heads into the back. "It's ready," he says, emerging from his room and handing you a bottle.
Energy concentrate. Oreo's homemade supplement and is nutritious and flushes out monster poison. Huh, okay.
You hope this will get Mar back on his feet. You need to get back to Unionville on the double. But before that...
Well, take care words aren't necessary. Well, I at least want to talk to him. Well, okay, wait, no. I saved before the fight, and I can easily redo the fight. Well, maybe not easily, but...
You face Bruno and say, "Take care," then run off. But Bruno stops you and says he wants to journey with you just a little longer.
Okay, good.
But Oreo is quick to douse the flames of his desire. "You will stay here and study," he commands. "Then you leave me no choice." Bruno's expression reads as he raises both hands behind his head and squats at hyperspeed.
What?
"I want to show this power to the world," Bruno proclaims to his father. "You have much to learn, my son," Oreo retorts as he starts sidestepping at breakneck speed.
Oh, man. Their training, their fights, I thought they were, like, you know, sparring, but no. It's by displaying feats of power. Holy shit.
Only the sound of their labored breathing and bodies moving resonates through the otherwise silent room. You can only look on in stunned silence at the enigmatic display.
How do you tell who's winning? Well, I mean, I'm winning because I'm watching this happen, but...
Bruno falls to his knees, panting. "This is my limit."
Damn. Side steps and squats for 30 minutes? Holy shit.
"You have grown, my son," Oreo says, looking no worse for wear.
Oh, Bruno's probably the powerful warrior that fights that one knight that we saw. The knight said he was looking for a powerful warrior, and Bruno's probably it.
So are you coming with us or not? Melanie interjects, ever the blunt one. Only our muscles know the answer, comes Bruno's cryptic reply.
I mean, my muscles say yes.
I don't get it, Ridis remarks frankly.
Okay. But does my character get it?
On the condition that he study nutrition upon his return, Bruno is allowed to go with you for just a little while longer. You realize that these two have a very special way of talking that no one else can understand.
Alright, let's go help Mar.
Hearing yet another roar in the distance, you realize you need to get the supplement to Mar so you can investigate the sound together.
As like a reminder of your overall journey or goal.
Here to stay the night? The innkeeper asks the moment you set foot in the inn.
Oh, don't. Whoa. Okay, that was rude.
Mar lies listlessly upon the bed, looking somewhat haggard. You help Mar sit up. Drink this, Mar, you say to him gently. He weakly opens his mouth, and you slowly pour the energy concentrate inside. Mar abruptly bolts up and turns his head toward you with a puzzled look. It looks like Mar is all better now.
I mean, the wound was shallow, right? So bear hug wouldn't hurt him? Bear hug.
You give Mar a tight hug. Mar mews softly in discomfort.
Oh, damn it.
Overcome with joy, you sob and stroke Mar's head. Melanie and Ridis watch you two with a smile. Bruno is deeply moved to see nutrition bringing a smile to others.
Oh, is he gonna study hard when he gets back now that he's seen this touching display? Yeah.
With this, you can finally put the happenings of that strange village behind you. You decide to take Bruno back to Shoreland, then continue your search for the dragon.
What? No. This is the crew that I wanted. I was gonna call this team family outing. It's 2 men and their son.
Don't hold back.
Oh shit, wait, I forgot. Oh no, damn it.
Ouch.
Hang on. I have a bunch of these. Alright, back on your feet. I also realized it's been a minute since I saved, so time to save. It appears he awaits a stalwart warrior to challenge him. It's not Bruno. But who else other than Bruno?
You set foot inside the inn only to be greeted with the great clanging of a bell. Congratulations, the innkeeper shouts above the joyous din. It would appear you and your companions are this inn's 10,000th customers. That means you've won the lifetime of free stays pass.
Aw, yeah. It does have a thing where each individual inn has its own reason for why you can stay for free. That's awesome. Oh, that's so fun.
You arrive at Bruno's house. Though he seems to want to adventure a little more, he reluctantly enters his house. You ask Oreo if he knows anything about the monster behind that mighty roar. He says that the creature nests atop a tower not far from town. With that, your next destination is decided. Here, you will part ways with these two, but you owe a great deal to the nutritionist and his son. Bruno looks at you, his eyes begging you to let him come along. What will you say?
Help us take the dragon down.
Let us defeat the dragon together, you say to him. You are sure his power and knowledge will come in handy against the beast. And you realize with a grin, he will be so happy just to come along that he will not want a share of the reward.
What?
Bruno is happy he can continue the journey, but Oreo stops him before he can get carried away. You must stay here and study, Oreo says. Bruno explains that the journey thus far has taught him the splendor of nutrition, and he now wishes to travel the world to deepen his knowledge. After hearing his son out, Oreo suddenly removes his glasses.
Oh shit.
And in the blink of an eye, the flesh of Bruno's cheeks, pectorals, and abdomen recess.
What? Oh. Holy shit.
And Bruno is lifted off his feet with a dull roar.
Oh, you just did the fucking... God, the Fist of the North Star technique.
Your eyes go wide at Oreo's assault, which was too fast for your eyes to catch. Knowledge of nutrition can help save lives, but also strike down enemies, Oreo says softly. Wow, nutrition is incredible, Ridis marvels, not putting too much thought into the events before her.
Holy shit.
Knowledge is the true power.
I mean, he's not wrong, but goddamn.
You tremble, never wanting to make an enemy of Oreo. Though Oreo still deems his son's knowledge insufficient, he tells him to travel the world and surpass him someday. Thank you, Father, Bruno says from the ground, moved to tears by the strength of Oreo's knowledge.
Damn.
So it comes to pass that you journey to the tower with Bruno to find the roaring beast. Yet another colorful character.
Is the narrator complaining about having to voice so many characters? Because that would be kind of funny if that is the case. Journey to the tower that stands southwest of Shoreland. I've already uncovered this entire continent, so we should be good. The Dragon's Tower? You fulfill the requirements necessary and unlocked Orio's flipside story. What has led this man in his pursuit of knowledge and power? Oreo develops various supplements as a nutrition clinic in Shoreland, a few of which he gave to the royal family in lieu of tax once, or so he claims. He'll tell you men keep nutritional secrets to avoid disclosing his formula, but he'll note it's nothing like the Ivory Towers medicine. Rumor is, though, that boogers are involved. What? What? Also, yeah, the fox on his shoulder opens its eye when he takes his glasses off. Which means, is it a living fox and not a pelt? Maybe. That'd be super cool and badass if it was. Goddamn, Oreo and Bruno are my two favorite characters. They're so awesome. To the tower.
We have finally arrived at the Tower of Legend. Is everyone ready? You ask with a posed look. Bruno is the first to respond. But this is just an old lighthouse, he remarks, oblivious to your sudden embarrassment. Riddis snorts to herself, seeing you red in the face from jumping to conclusions. Riddis rolls up her sleeves and shouts, "Open Sesame!" You swear you have heard these words somewhere before.
Is that really all it's gonna take?
You all watch in silence as the door stays shut.
Okay.
You snort to yourself, seeing Riddis red in the face.
How will we get in? Wait, what? It brings up a skill, a weapon, and 2 of my party members. Well, if Melanie says that the seal is beyond her expertise, maybe we need a physical approach.
Bruno exhales deeply, then places both hands on the door. He pushes with all his might, his breath labored, chest heaving, sweat dribbling.
I mean, whether this door opens or not, I picked the right choice.
And it opens. It seems the magic seal could not protect the door from the physical might of your most stalwart companion.
Hell yeah. Bruno rocks.
This is the power of power, Bruno pants, but you promptly ignore him and enter the tower.
God, I fucking love Bruno. Can I save in the middle of a dungeon? Oh, yes, I can. This game's very generous with the saving. Oh. Huh.
And fight.
Well, if they're water themed, which I think they are, then this should work. Oh, Bruno is a glass cannon. A support glass cannon. A very bizarre combination of descriptors, but that appears to be the case. Wait, Bruno doesn't have weapons and doesn't wear armor. Then does that mean his power is only from level ups? Oh, he didn't level up with us. Oh, Bruno was just whatever level the game thought he would be. Oh, that's... That's a problem. Does he wear the armor? Okay. At least his portrait doesn't change. That's my main concern. Let's go back and get you some proper gear. Jesus. We'll get you like steel gauntlets or something. Something cool. Okay. Sorry, I need to check my phone real quick. Let's see. There we go. Combat gloves. Buy and equip. Equip to Bruno. Bruno is all set. Can we get you some armor too? Oh yes, this is way better. Though his speed will be lowered. I'm sure we can get or equip him with a ring that will increase speed. Though wait, my character and Mar are already wearing the speed rings. So do I have one that does speed? Because 3 speed is kind of abysmal and I'd rather my whole party attack before the enemy can. Yes, we do. Okay, cool. Okay, so he moves slightly slower than Mar. Okay. This is good. Okay. As long as Bruno doesn't... Actually, no. You still get XP even if your party members are down. Oh. I need to use the restroom, so I will be right back. And I'm back. I'm gonna go for another 9 minutes. Turns out that phone call earlier, they left a message and it wasn't a spam call, but something greatly annoying. Something that should have already been taken care of if they hadn't designed their system so crappily. So, I'm gonna stream for 9 more minutes and then call it there because I'm just too annoyed to... Actually, I'm just gonna call it right here. It's so damn annoying. Okay, well... Alright, this looks like we're getting to some pretty big stuff, so... Next time I stream, I'll be finishing... We might be finishing this up. This seems like a pretty climactic point. So, I'm going to be calling it here. I will stream either Monday or Tuesday, depends on how things line up and how I'm feeling. So thank you everyone for watching. And that's it for the stream. Goodbye.